everybody, Lisa the Pilates girl here. Today we're going to be doing a balancing workout. I had a client ask for one, so here I am to deliver. We're going to need some tools. We'll need a mat, we're going to need a wall or a chair, or if you happen to have a pole or a PVC pipe or a broom handle, that'll work just fine. So the balancing disc I have has spikes on one side, so you can see, and then it's smooth on the other. We're going to use that in just a little bit. So the very first one I'm going to have you do is with your left leg, so that you can see me, is take your pole in your right hand and have your chair out in front of you, whatever you have. Reach forward with the hand, the right one, as the left leg goes back, and come back up. Now your alignment, your hips and shoulders stay square. Your right knee is soft and we're hinging from the hip. You can also keep it so the chair is a little bit wider, further away from you. Lean. Now I like the pole just because it lets me move with it. One more. And stop. Let's do your right leg. I'm going to turn so you can see me. And reach, hinge from the hip. Coming back up nice and tall. We have 5 of these total. You see how the pole helps and moves with you. And your other hand can rest on your hip, or it can be out to the side. Last time, let's hold it here. Pull that hip down. Stand back up. Now if you're like, that was hard, I want you to do it again. If it was easy, I want you to follow me here. So we're going back to our left leg. So this time I want you to reach, and now I want you to rotate that hip open. Still look at the floor, close the hip, stand back up. Now those can be challenging. You might need to move toward a wall. Reach, open that left hip, look at the floor, close the left hip, stand back up. Now if you need to go a little lower, maybe you turn the chair and use the seat of the chair to help you stabilize your leg. One more. Forward, open, left hip down, stand tall. How'd you do? Let's do the other side. Okay, right leg. Now this is my stronger one, luckily. Reach. Heel back, open that leg, bring the hip down, stand back up. 4 more, down, use that wall, use that chair, keeping your balance. It's like you're pulling your belly towards your spine, keeping that centered and balanced. Proprioception, I can't speak today. Proprioception gets harder as we age, period. So we want to work on it. We're going to add in 2 other things. Sideways, I want you to stand nice and tall, chair or pole. Extend your right leg out, hold the position, bring it back down. These are just hip abductions, holding, challenging your balance. Bring it up, hold. We got 1 more, reach that heel toward the floor, upright, and release. Let's do the other side. Stand on your right foot, extend your left foot, hold it, bring it back in. Open, 3 count, hold, and in. Now here's where your body wants to do all these wonky things. The most important thing is squaring your shoulders and your hips toward the front. There. Up and hold. And release. So we have another challenge. The tree pose. Everybody knows this from yoga. Wall or pole. Your right foot. I want you to bring your right arch up to your left calf. Hold the position. Pushing your right arch into your left calf. Soft left knee over here. I don't want it locked. Now let's move it. Right knee forward, right knee open. Maybe you need two walls. Maybe you need a wall in front of you. Find something that works, right? One more. And release that back down. Shake it out. This is my second time filming this because my camera cut out. So you get extra things that weren't in the first one. All right, take your left. Bring it up to your right calf. Hold the position. Squeeze everything in. Put your hand somewhere. Wall or chair. Let's move. Knee forward, knee open. Practicing your balance takes time and consistency. Consistency is the key to helping you regain your strength and your balance. Last time. And bring it back down. Let's head down and grab our balancing disc. So we'll grab this, put it in front of us. Now here, you may need a wall. So put the disc against the wall. Make sure you're far enough back. We're going to use 2 feet. So stand on with 2 feet. So you have maybe a finger's distance in between. Hold your wall. Calf raises, just like the gym. Toes down, heels up, heels down. Now the most challenging part is you don't want to lean forward. Think about rising up straight as a letter I, lowering. So you don't want your butt sticking out while you're doing this. Nice and tall, up, lower the heels. Press the toes down, heels up, and lower. Keeping your shoulders, your hips facing the wall. It's like you're pushing it away a little bit as you're pulling in your belly tight toward your back. It's kind of like you just put on a tight vest and it's holding everything in. Last one, and step down. Now, let's go on to one leg. So, place your right foot on the disc. You have your chair or your pole. Your left foot is right on the floor. We're gonna rise up on the left heel, put a little pressure in the right foot, lower down. So doubles go into singles. Now if this is harder for you, I want you to go back to those single or the double calf raises against the wall. You pick which version is gonna work best for you. Hold it up here, we're working those toes. Last one. I just lost my balance. There we go. And release it. Let's do the right leg. Bring that forward. Put your right foot right on there. Oh, I'm sorry. Your left foot. We just did the right. What am I thinking? Okay. So your right heel is down. Rise the right heel up. Now try to stay tall and lower that heel down. Arm out to the side. Rise your right heel up. Lower it back down. And up. And lower. And up. How you doing? Is everything staying square? Shoulders, hips. One more. And release that back down. Place your pole off to the side. Let's go down to the mat. So we're gonna work with your hips. And these are a drill that I love to do with clients, starting with your left. So our alignment, wrist under shoulders. You can have a flat hand or you can have a bent wrist if you have wrist issues. Left leg. Bring it up to the sky. Pull your belly in, square your hips. Bring your hip toward the front. Bring it back in and hover. Heel up, 1. Bring your knee around toward your elbow. Bring it back, hover it above the mat. We got 4 in each direction. So what I'm looking for is your hips and your shoulders stay square, and you pull your belly up. Set that leg down. So what I'm not looking for is you shifting your weight a bunch. So find that position. Let's reverse. Bring your knee towards your elbow. Hold. Open it, knee to the sky. Circle it around. Heel to the sky and lower. Again, knee to nose. Knee to sky. Left heel to sky. And lower. Knee to nose, 1. Open 2. To the sky, 3. Lower. Last one, up 1. Open that left. Reach to the sky. Lower back down. Sit back. Give yourself a stretch. Reach your hands forward. Okay, now we do the right side. So I'm going to turn just so you can see me. All right. So we take the right heel to the sky. Hips are square. Bring it around to the front. Hover it above the mat. And again, reach it back. Out. Bring it to the front. Hover. Reach it back to the side. Hover. Set it back down. How'd you do? Did you shift your hips? Did you keep your shoulders square and your belly up? Let's reverse. Knee to nose. Open. Reach it back and down. So you'll notice I'm taking my hip to the side, reaching it up to the sky, squaring it off before I bring it toward the mat. Breathe it out. Don't hold your breath. Last one. And back down. Breath work is just as important as balance because you want to use your ribs, all the muscles in between your ribs. All right, we've got the side. So let's go and do right leg out to the side and back in. Out to the side, open. These are called fire hydrants. Now, what we want to avoid is hanging your head. Bring it in line with your spine, shoulders to your back pockets, and stop. Time for the left side. Let's turn around. Hands flat or fist, up to you. Open that left leg, hold it, bring it back in. So find a position where your head stays in line with the spine, your belly's in and up, and you're working. Last one, and release it back. Give the back a little stretch. We have bird dog. Now, same thing, fist or wrist. Take your right arm, your left leg, get your head in line with your spine, and reach. And now hold it here. Lower it down, lift it up, lower it down, and lift. Last one. Up and hold, and release. You notice one side's easier than the other. Same with me. Left arm, right leg, reach. Straight arm and leg down, 1. Down on 2. Keep that head back in line. Last one. And lower. A little stretch. Catch your breath. Coming back up. We're going to end with a couple of my favorites. So let's get my disc off to the side. We're going to face sideways so you can see. We're going to do your footwork. This is a Pilates exercise. You have your chair in front of you or your wall. Think of it as a calf raise. So now I want you to rise up on 2 heels. Hold. Pull everything in and lower. Rise up, hold. Your chest and your hips are forward and lower. Pulling everything in. It's like you're in between 2 sheets of glass. And you're trying not to lean forward or backward to break the pane of glass. Hold it up here and release. Now let's go to singles. So bend your left heel up and now put it down as your right heel comes up. Right heel down, left heel up, and go. Feeling your ankles, feeling the ball of your foot, all 10 toes moving as you're doing this position. Grab your breath and breathe. You just don't want to hold your breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth, however that works for you. Last one. And lower both heels. All right, I saved the best one, the hardest one for last. So we're gonna come into kind of like a sumo squat position where your toes are turned out, they're not facing ahead. Your knees are tracking with your toes, and we have our trusty chair, pole, or wall here. I want you to bend your knees one, just a little bit. Keep your body upright. I don't want it forward, I want it up. Hold it here. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Just breathe in. Exhale, straighten the legs. Now, that was hard. I want you to do it again. Otherwise, it was easy. We're gonna add on. Bend your knees one, hold. Lift your heels two. Lower your heels, stand up. All right, we have 7 more. Work your breath. Down on 1, heels up 2, heels down 3, stand up. Again, down, heels up, heels down, and work your breath. And just finding your place. There you go. The last 2, heels up. The last one, and standing up nice and tall. Bring those back in. We're gonna do that one a second time, just a little bit different. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see me. Now we're gonna turn our feet outward again. So maybe I'll face you so you can see. So this time we're gonna be a little bit closer together, and if you're able to, bring your heels together, wall or chair. Bend your knees 1, hold. Bring your heels up 2, keep them together. Lower your heels, stand up tall. Again, bend your knees, lift your heels, keep them together, lower. Third one's a charm. Bend your knees, heels up, heels down, and stand up. Whew. All right, we are done. I hope you enjoyed your balance workout. This is a great workout to add in after a gym session, after a cardio session, and just keeping everything together. It's a nice traditional ending. Hey, don't leave before you do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe so you know when I post new workouts to the channel. And hey, if you're one of my members on the app and you're enjoying this ads-free, hey, thanks for your support. Lisa, the Pilates girl. I'll see you on your mat next time. Bye.